In this section, we'll talk a bit about metadata and how it's used in GIS. First of all, metadata is best understood as data about data. The basic idea here is that in order to make effective use of data, there's a lot of information you need to have about the data, how it's collected, when it was collected, what the data source is, and various other topics. These are governed by the Federal Geographic Data Committee, which is a function of the Department of Interior and the U.S. Geological Survey. This facilitates the use of spatial data among federal agencies, and it sets standards and guidelines which are then enacted and used by GIS users around the U.S. Another feature of this is the National Spatial Data Infrastructure, which was created by an act in 1994. The purpose of this is to govern the acquisition, processing, storage, distribution, and improvement of the utilization of geospatial data. At that time, internet technology was brand new, and GIS technology was moving along quickly. And so the idea was to standardize and begin to bring some unified strategies and standards to the use of data across federal agencies. This largely relates then to the technology, policies, standards, and human resources that relate to the use of geospatial data. It led to the National Geospatial Data Clearinghouse. The National Geospatial Data Clearinghouse provides geospatial data products and governs the use of and standards related to data in the federal government. This pertains specifically to spatial data. There are several different things that the organization does. It has a number of initiatives. It has a number of participants in both industry and government, and also governs the system of recording and requiring standardization of metadata. Data are then documented in a format that facilitates internet search. The Federal Geospatial Data Committee metadata standard requires identification information, who created the data, a brief description of its content, form, and purpose, its status, spatial extent, and use restrictions. It also includes data quality information, the accuracy, completeness of attributes, horizontal and vertical positions, sources and procedures used to create the data. Spatial reference information, such as the projection and coordinate system, datum, and ellipsoid. Entity and attribute information, the feature and attribute categories used, distribution information, the availability, and how to acquire the data. And this concludes the brief introduction on metadata in GIS.